Hello and welcome to Truth versus Hype, the best of 2013, the best episodes from a year of ground reports and investigations. If at all we were to identify strands that ran through our reportage this year, it would be the uncovering of the political nexus, whether behind the riots in Muzaffarnagar or in the abuse of the law and order machinery in Gujarat. But let's begin with another linkage that we uncovered of how commercial interests of politicians can ride roughshod over public interest, like in the Karnataka elections, once dominated by miners from Bellary. This time, the numbers of candidates with real estate interests was so large that it appeared Karnataka was going to elect a republic of builders. But first, our investigation from Maharashtra, which reported its worst drought in 5 decades. The politicians blamed the weather gods, but as we found, behind the scarcity of water in the sugarcane belt had less to do with the weather and more with distorting policy to suit vested political interests. This is the abandoned village of Ropala in Sholapur in central Maharashtra, ground zero for this year's drought. We find the people of the village here in a cattle camp. 3,000 cattle and about 600 families.
पानी नहीं मिलता जा अपना घर यहीं पे ट्रांसफर कर दिया
A life of hardship that threatens to get worse with the onset of summer.
सध्या पाण्याची कशी गावामध्ये स्थिती कशी आहे हापसाला पाणी आहे ना विहिरीला पाणी आहे का
नाही पाणी कोरड्या विहिरीत आमच्या
मग उजनी तर जवळच आहे की
टँकरने पाणी आमच्या घरी.
Who would dare steal water from them? After all, the village falls in Sharad Pawar's constituency. This is his backyard. And the NCP controls the irrigation portfolio. But ironically, the main culprits of water diversion could be Pawar's own party men. Just a few kilometers from the village is the Vitthal Rao sugar factory, run by four-time MLA and local NCP strongman Baban Rao Shinde. The queue of cane farmers, a striking contrast to the claims of a rural crisis. To crush, melt and cool tons of sugar, factories like Vitthal Rao use water from the Ujni Dam right along their production line. The drought seems to have made little difference to water supply.
तो ये जो कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि जैसे आसपास में गांव में पानी नहीं है लेकिन शुगर फैक्ट्रीज को पानी मिल रहा है, ये क्या सही है?
जब फैक्ट्री शुगर फैक्ट्री बंद रखी तो किसका नुकसान हो जाएगा? पानी के वास्ते जब ये फैक्ट्री मेरी बंद रखी तो लाखों किसानों का नुकसान हो जाएगा. वो गन्ने का क्या करेंगे?
It's the same story at the nearby Adinath sugar factory run by NCP MLA Shamal Bagal. Here too there was no shortage of water from Ujni despite the drought. Local activists allege that sugar barons break the rules to get water. Our team found water being pumped from the Sina River, a tributary of the Ujni Dam, by Indreshwar Sugar Factory, run by Cooperative Minister Harshvardhan Patil. The water was released only for drinking purposes for nearby villages. We also found water being pumped out of the same river for a factory run by Baban Rao Shinde's brother. The control over water, legal or otherwise, has seen a stampede of politicians of all parties setting up sugar factories right along the Ujni.